Welcome to our channel. We will show you the most important crypto news that will help you make the right decision and stay informed with the latest important news. So don't forget to subscribe and activate the notification bell to be in touch with all crypto news. Crypto prices are crashing because of what's coming on Wednesday. The week is off with bulk of the cryptocurrency market trading in the red, which is largely attributed to the upcoming rate hike announcement from the U.S. Federal Reserve Bank. According to a report by Yahoo Finance, Fed officials are expected to deliver a third straight 75 basis point increase to their benchmark policy rate during the 2 days meeting ending on Wednesday. Investors across both the crypto market and traditional equities markets are bracing for the impact of the announcement. This is especially as higher than expected inflation figures in August, an 8.3% YY increase in Consumer Price Index CPI, sparked more pessimism about the Fed rate hike. Data from CryptoRank, a cryptocurrency price data aggregator, shows that all of the top 10 cryptocurrencies by market cap have dropped between 6 to 11% in price in the last 24 hours. Bitcoin, BTC, the market leader, fell around 8% to be trading at around $18,400. Similarly, the second largest crypto, Ether, ETH, fell 11% on the day to currently be trading at around $1,290. The current ETH price is also a 26.1% drawdown from the one-month high price of about $1,800 it reached in the week preceding the Ethereum blockchain's merge event. Meanwhile, BNB, XRP, ADA, SOL, and Doge have fallen about 7%, 11%, 10%, 8%, and 8.5% respectively on the day per data at the time of writing. Analysts still hopeful for Bitcoin. Despite the turbulent market action, analysts have not given up the notion that Bitcoin is forming a bottom. Dr. Profit Crypto, a pseudonymous crypto market analyst, told his over 35,000 Twitter followers that the pioneer cryptocurrency has entered a bottom phase, in which he is expecting the price to remain stable between $18,000 and $25,000 till March 2023. However, the analyst adds the caveat that this price bottom would only hold if the Fed announces the already priced in 75 BPS rate hike. An announcement of a 100 BPS hike will see the market shed more blood. Dr. Profit said, #Bitcoin enters the bottom phase, expecting targets between $18,000 and $25,000 till March 2023. The bottom is being formed. I will keep accumulating at these prices. A 100 BPS rate hike announcement only has a 20% probability of occurring according to data from the CME Group's FedWatch tool. Regardless, data collated by Time still shows that the crypto market has a history of also nosediving in the aftermath of the Fed rate hike announcements. The Fed rate hikes in March, May, and June all saw at least a 10% drop in the price of BTC. The drop following the Fed's July meeting was less severe, the Time report noted. What went wrong that led to the Binance Helium $22 million accounting mishap? For Binance.US, customers have unexpectedly received a total of almost $22 million in cryptocurrency after the crypto exchange erroneously credited holders of Helium's new mobile token with a more valuable Helium (HNT) token instead. It appears that most of the mistakenly credited HNT has been sold on by their lucky receivers, with the accidental payout coinciding with a sell-off that saw HNT's price dive from over $7 to an 18-month low of around $3.33. While Binance has patched the bug that led to the accounting mistake, its error has left it $22 million out of pocket at today's HNT price, or $263.4 million when using HNT's all-time high of $54.88, set back in November 2021. However, it gets worse, because on-chain analysis appears to indicate that Binance.US had to take HNT legitimately held by its other users to honor the HNT it mistakenly attributed to the 4 lucky recipients. A comedy of errors. What's most striking about Binance's mistake is that it went on for a fairly long period of time, spanning from August 23rd from September 15th. In other words, it lasted for 23 days before someone at Binance.US noticed what was going on, and the exchange put a stop to it. Armand Desfiliarjamandi, replying to it, Roman, disclaimer, this is not financial advice, and it is not intended to defame Binance US. I am sharing public payment data from the Helium blockchain. Please do your own research and interpretation. I take no responsibility for what you do with these findings. Between August 23rd and September 15th, 2022, for wallets slowly and methodically deposited 4,829,043 mobile tokens into their Binance US deposit addresses. Due to a bug in the exchange's systems, they were credited 1 HNT per deposited mobile token. For whatever reason, Binance systems contained a bug that caused it to classify Helium's new mobile token as HNT, which is vastly more valuable. Indeed, 1 mobile token is worth less than 1,000th of a HNT token. Accordingly, when 4 wallets deposited some 4,829,043 mobile onto Binance.US, the exchange credited these wallets with the same amount in HNT. It was at this point that these users, who podcast host Armand Desfiliarjamandi describes as attackers, in the above thread began steadily selling their newly acquired HNT tokens. Given the large supply they had received, this unsurprisingly caused the price of Helium to dip. But it wasn't only an accounting bug that contributed to the mess Binance.US has now found itself in. One other key factor is that it had previously stopped consolidating its users' HNT deposits to one main exchange address, something which would have enabled it to keep better tabs on what is happening. Armand Desfiliarjamandi, replying to it, Roman, when customers send $HNT to their individual deposit addresses, exchanges sweep all the funds to one main wallet to consolidate them. Standard practice. Binance US did this on a daily basis for a while, until they didn't. On November 15, 2021, they just stopped. Nearly a year later, on August 31, 2022, their main wallet balance fell under 6,000 HNT, effectively zero. Empty wallet equals no liquidity for user withdrawals. The next day, they swept 16,825 of users' deposit addresses to recover the main wallet's balance. Interestingly, the exchange suddenly swept its users' HNT deposits on September 1st, some 8 days after the accounting mishap had begun taking effect and the 4 lucky mobile wallets had begun steadily selling off their new funds. However, the HNT swept to Binance.US own address appears to have been mostly withdrawn by these 4 users, with 4.5 million HNT being sent elsewhere, e.g. Binance.com and sold. Armand des Arjamandi, replying to it Roman, the same day, the bleeding began. Over the next 2 weeks, 4.5 million HNT were withdrawn. Some was sent to other exchanges, including http://binance.com, and likely sold. Somehow, no alarm bells went off, despite a raging 10-alarm fire. Withdrawals were not paused. The bleeding didn't stop until only 310K HNT were left in the Binance US main wallet. It's hard to say whether the drain was from attackers or arbitrageurs, but it's likely that it was a combination of both. The exchange didn't notice what was going on until its wallet of 4.5 million HNT had been reduced to only 310,000. But now that it has stopped the bug, it owes around 4.8 million HNT to its users, meaning it probably has to buy this amount on the open market. Helium, HNT, rises following revelation of Binance accounting mishap. Needless to say, the unfolding situation is less than great for Binance.US or Binance. On the other hand, it's arguably good for HNT, which has risen in the hours since news of the mishap began being shared. Since September 16th, when it first became public knowledge, HNT has climbed from $3.93 to a current price of $4.62. This is an appreciation of 17.6%. The reason for this is likely twofold. 1. Binance has begun HNT in order to compensate its users. And 2. Traders have begun buying up HNT because they suspect that Binance will be obligated to purchase some 4.8 million of the tokens. Armand des Arjamandi, replying to it Roman, commented, 3 weeks of allocating HNT that didn't exist to malicious customers, 2 weeks of massive, unprecedented, unnoticed wallet drain, and that's only what's visible on-chain. So where do we stand? Zero communication about this from Binance US to its customers since the CoinDesk story broke yesterday. Disabling of HNT deposits/withdrawals indefinitely. Apparently near zero funds to back customers' deposits. Of course, as welcome as this rise is for anyone who still actually has access to their own HNT, it raises big questions about the reliability and security of Binance.US and Binance more generally. And the fact that Binance hasn't commented publicly on the mistake also doesn't help its reputation much either.